Hello everyone, welcome to Tavern Keeper. My name's Gemma. Today we're going to be taking a look at the demo of Tavern Keeper, which I got early access to through a creator program from Greenheart Games. So we're going to jump straight into this one and start a new game.
I do love a tavern, don't you? So cozy. Let's see if you know your way around the basics. Not to get too technical, but can you point out a table? I'll let you know if you're off track.
Okay, let's go for this table here, because I think it's the only table there is in the game.
Oh, that's a relief. You wouldn't believe how many main characters I lose on that one. This next one will be a bit trickier. Can you point out a patron? That's what I call customers. I just like how fancy it sounds.
Okay, let's go for this person who looks like they're eating... That looks like a rat. That looks disgusting. But you enjoy your rat. Oh my gosh. Just like devouring it.
Correct. Though in the future, you might refrain from poking strangers. Some find it rude. That's objects and people handled. Shall we see if you can tell the difference between the rooms? Can you locate the storeroom?
Okay, so this is a really good design tavern here. So I'm going to assume that this is like the kitchen, then the toilet. I guess it's going to be this one up here.
Very good. The storeroom is also a great place to hide from annoying customers. Oh dear, is that an adventurer headed this way? Always a handful, heroes. Why don't you see what he wants? After all, interacting with odd characters is part of the job. Just click on the fellow with the book above his head. As you move to intercept the adventurer, he sweeps his sword from its sheath and slams it into the bar top, rattling the tankards and startling the other patrons. He strikes a valiant pose. Fear not, simple townsfolk. The hero has arrived.
Excuse me, can I help you? Cut it out, stop chopping the bar.
He frowns, giving his breastplate a polish with a bar towel. Not much of a greeting. In stories, people usually welcome heroes with more grateful bowing. Never mind, I don't have time to educate the help. I have an epic journey to begin, and those usually start with slaying beasties on behalf of some random nobody. He stares expectantly at you. It's awkward. Hello, that would be you. Do you have a quest for me or not?
Actually, I'll be the main character of the story. Sorry. How about your quest? It's to sit quietly over there. Oh, that's a good one. I think we'll go for just take it easy, bro.
Good thinking. The best tales start with heroes brooding in corners. If anyone comes in with a magic ring or a prophecy or something, send them my way. That'll be the call to adventure. He takes a few steps away and then glances back, smiling hopefully. Actually, you haven't heard any adventurous prophecies that match my description, have you?
I heard one about a hero destined to enjoy a quiet drink. Nope, I just got here. No adventures yet.
Ah, of course. If the adventure isn't here already, I might need to start it myself. Some stories are like that, you know. They follow your choices. Character agency, I think it's called. I just need to nudge things along. But how? He rubs his chin, thinking hard. What about those in medias res deals? They only start when the action is already going on. Any trolls around here I can beat up?
If it helps, I hear the fire brigade are dragons. Just patrons and staff, no trolls here. Oh, I quite like that one.
Are they? Well, I suppose that'll do. Just need to get the fire brigade to come round and we can get things started. Luckily, I took a few magic courses in hero school. Watch this. Oh, good. He's a multi-classer. He points a finger, mutters an incantation, and your curtains burst into flame, as does your furniture, and his arm. He slaps at the flames, eyes wide, as your tavern begins to burn. Oh, Blast those discount courses! Why does this always happen? Adventurers. Well, burning the tavern down is part of being a tavern keeper too. The bad part. Let's move on. Now, I'd like to see how you handle opening a tavern yourself. Click on the prompt to the right when you're ready.
Oh dear. So I have played this demo. This is going to be my third playthrough, and this has never actually happened. So this is kind of funny to me. Yeah, this person's got like a little jet stream thing going on. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, this is what can happen if you don't look after your tavern proper. It goes up in flames. So let's go away and click here to move on.
Welcome to the swamp. Sorry, I blew the location budget on that Halflington tavern. I hope you like mud. First things first, it's time to teach you how to teach yourself. Hovering your cursor over things like checklists can bring up helpful tooltips. Why don't you try it?
Okay, so hover here to continue, and then learn about nested tooltips. So because I have played this before, I know that's this part here, and then you click to complete the tooltip tutorial.
Phenomenal work! You mastered tooltips, and thus the secret to mastering the whole game. Onwards! The tap room is ready, but you're missing a vital piece, the tap. You'll need one to serve drinks. Build one wherever you like.
Okay, so over here's our build menu, and we need to pop this tap down.
It's that easy. Ready to hire your first staffer?
So up here's your hire staff button. And then you have a selection of different people. It has different hiring prices. They also have different characteristics about them. So for instance, this person's a stress drinker. This person is a stress berserker. So I'm going to go, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate, for the cheapest one. So daily wages is 7, 10, 13 and 12. So we're going to go for the first one.
Really? Based on those qualifications? Are they a friend of yours? Never mind. It's time to buy drinks. The travelling merchant will be here momentarily. Click on him when he arrives.
Okay, so we have the merchant up here in their little boat, which is looking gorgeous. So we have to click on the merchant and buy some drinks. So these drinks are amazingly named. So we've got Mudweiser Extreme. Yeah, all different prices. So I'm going to go for, let's see, the cheapest one is this one. So this is a 1 star. So let's get one of them. And then our next cheapest one are these two. So this has got 1.5 stars. So I feel like that's probably good to start off with. Oh, it's between these two. That one's the Mudweiser Extreme. Let's go for them ones. So let's purchase that for 21 coin.
Excited to tap that barrel? Select the tap you installed to assign your new beverage to it.
Okay, so click here, and then serving, you want to select drink, and which one do we want to put in stock. I think we're going to go for the 1 star one to start off with. And now our staff is going to go and pick up that barrel and then install it in here. We'll just speed this up ever so slightly.
That does it for basic necessities. I think you're ready to open for business. Unlock those doors.
Pop the key in.
It's smooth sailing from here. Wait for a patron and your staffer will do the work.
Okay, so we need to serve our first drink. Here we go. So this lovely person. We also have this rattling up here. So I think that's unlocked storage, which is good. So here we go. We've got 3 people coming in, which is lovely. Went for the Mudweiser.
Dead simple, see? Now, let me show you how to make your tavern more cozy. Decorating your tavern truly makes it your own. Take this table, for example. It's an empty canvas, ready to transform. You might decorate it with something simple, perhaps place a centerpiece. But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element according to your mood. Ooh, feeling romantic? And you needn't stop at simply decorating. You can design anything you can imagine, piece by piece. Go wild! For now, let's try something simple. Select a piece from the design mode and combine it with the table. You'll have hundreds of options as a tavern keeper, but let's start with 3.
Okay, so over here, which is our design menu, we have these 3 options here that we can pop on this table. Now, I do love this owl. We can also rotate it by right-clicking on your mouse, so there you go. I'm wondering if I can put multiple. Nope.
That's an interesting choice. Well, there's no accounting for taste. That's enough decorating for now. You know, I think I've found my protagonist. The role is yours if you want it. Go on, run the tavern as you like for a few days. Perhaps you can earn your first tavern star.
Okay, so we have some things to try out. So read the Gazette, which will be coming very shortly. Place a dartboard, so we can get building that right now. What is really nice is that you can actually search in the search bar here for dartboard. I'm a bit surprised it's not in the design options. Maybe it's over in this one. Ah, there it is. Dartboard. So that's our dartboard in, looking good. Build a storeroom. So we do have some space at the back here, which I think I'm going to take the whole entire room. So again, we want to click on build here, and then we want to select is our storeroom. So it's a click and drag function here, depending on how big that you want to make it. So I'm just going to take that whole entire space. And then we're going to confirm that. And then even though there is a door there, which I'm not entirely sure as to why that's like that, but maybe it's because it's a pre-existing room, but we're just going to put that back on there. We just have to put in some items. So we've got a pallet here. You can see where staff will be able to access that. I'm just going to put that in the corner there. And then we've got a ladder shelf. So that is all we need for the storeroom. Okay, so find the hidden coin. Now, I am the first person to admit this, and I had to go into the Discord group and say, it is driving me absolute bananas. But anyway, I know where it is. It is here. This is the coin.
Bullseye.
So there we go. We've got that now. And our Gazette is now available for us to read. Now, as you guys know, I am very much dyslexic. So I'm going to pop this into an AI voice and it'll read it back to you. So enjoy that.
Dark Lord steps down. A mere year after gathering a legion of the dead and conquering the realm, the Dark Lord has decided to give it all back. Ruling things is actually really boring, he admitted. Heroes who had already embarked on thrilling quests to dethrone him have expressed disappointment.
Okay, so now that's done, we have to try and gather a star. So up here you get a star rating on your tavern. So just now it's telling me that if I have 15 patrons visit the tavern, right now we're on 6, then that'll be one more step closer to gain that star. And then it says drink rated 1 star. So we could probably put in, because we do have more of these back here. I think our trader's just about to leave, or sorry, our merchant. Off they go. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell this and get some money back, and then we're going to go away and go to the tap room. Is it in here? Yes, it is. And we're going to get a second tap to pop that down, and then we will get another drink. So let's go for, between these ones, let's go for the Mudwiser Extreme. Are they going to go for the Mudwiser? What was the other one called again? Bog's Bitter. Personally, I think I would go for the Mudwiser, although I don't like what that drink is actually supposed to be, which, you know, read between the lines. And we do have a skeleton who has just entered our tavern.
You hear a dry, rhythmic clatter approaching the front door of the tavern. Could it be a peddler selling kindling, or a shaman's rattlestick? But when the door opens, it's a skeleton standing on the stoop. It shambles in. Its skull swivels, fixing you with a baleful, undead stare. The skeleton's jaw creaks open slowly, the ghastly voice of death spilling forth. Cheers, mate. Dreadful chilly out. You open?
Oh, is it? Yes, we're open. Not for skeletons. We don't want any trouble. Of course we're open.
Many thanks, many thanks. The name's Cuthbert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Those skulls seem already to grin by default. Somehow the skeleton seems to smile. One off the tap, if you please. I don't drink much, but I enjoy holding the mug and sloshing it around. Find the ritual of it soothing, I suppose. Lifts the spirits, and I could use a bit of that.
Something the matter? No offence, but do skeletons carry money?
Not so much lately. The shifts down at the dungeon have been drying up ever since the Dark Lord abdicated. Could be for the best. You serve the drink. Cuthbert clasps it, tapping his bony fingers against the pewter mug. Truth is, my heart's not in the job anymore. Been starting to wonder, did I become a dungeon henchman because it was what I wanted, or because it was expected of me? I could be missing out on a job I really love.
You should change things up. What do you want to do? Nothing wrong with picking for the safe option. Definitely the first one.
I want a job where I can chat with people. Something like what you do. Cuthbert sighs, the mournful sound coming from deep in his open ribcage in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. He brings the mug up to his skull and taps the rim against his teeth. In the dungeon, it's always about blocking doors and doing spooky dances. Hardly anyone stops to talk before they knock my skull off with a big hammer.
So why don't you get a job like mine? What if you don't like tavern work either?
Skeletons give everybody the willies. Whenever I'm out and about on errands, people run the other way. Even shopkeeps. Makes doing the groceries right difficult. Cuthbert waves his finger bones in a vaguely dismissive gesture. Who would hire an employee that makes their customers squeamish?
First of all, give someone the willies. Oh, I'm such a child. I would if they were a hard worker. True. Better not pursue it then. Let's give him a job. I think he could work for us.
You've talked me into it. I'm headed down to that dungeon right now and turning in me rusty old sword and shield. The afterlife is too short to waste. Cuthbert slaps a palm against the counter. It makes a sound like a bowl of rocks being thrown at a wall. You're a good sort. You know what? Next time you see me, I'll have an application for you, boss. He gives a jerky nod and saunters away, whistling liplessly to himself through some mechanism you don't understand.
Close book.
Huh?
Lovely. So is he actually going to leave now? Oh no, he actually is. Oh well. I'm sure we'll see him very shortly, and this thing up here is rattling at me. So, tavern menu. So let's have a look at that. So I guess this is maybe the price that we can... Oh, you can adjust the prices. Interesting. I think we're just going to keep it as what the game is suggesting right now. So how much people do we still have to get in? Oh, we're so close. What I think we will do is see if he is available. Here he is, Cuthbert. Awesome. So he's got a unique story which we have just learned about. He's an unskilled worker. He's a stress drinker, which again is not exactly ideal, although it's only if he's critically unhappy. And then he has so many traits. Cuthbert is immune to all tavern encountered diseases. That's really good. That's a positive thing. Cold tolerance, he doesn't mind being cold. Clumsy, his particular clumsy sort is known for occasionally dropping things. I think that's okay. He's a slowpoke. He is moving and acting rather slowly. That's okay as well. For me, frightening. Okay, this might be the issue. So, his appearance is quite alarming to patrons. Have a 20% chance to react negatively. Well, I feel that's just rude. He's a happy fella. Dark vision, thanks to carrot heavy diet, can see in the dark, and he is undead, obviously. Is dead on the inside, the outside too. We're just going to hire him, although he is 26 points to hire. I feel quite bad because our other person is a lot cheaper. He is probably, except from this one, quite expensive, but I love him, so we're going to give him a job.
As a skeleton, some patrons might find Cuthbert a little frightening. Also, he hardly sleeps. But no one's perfect. In fact, when he was alive, he... Oh, never mind. Let's save that story for the full game. Carry on.
So he now has a job. Oh, it looks like our person is needing the bathroom, so we can go away and add that in as well. I'm not too familiar with where everything is at the moment. I don't know if that's maybe like an outdoor thing. Yes, here we go. Outdoors. So this is the toilet. Let's just pop that in the middle. There. Okay, now they have at least the bathroom to go to. Enjoy the bathroom break. So you can click on your individual people. Oh, loves relaxing by the fire. We can definitely add that into our tavern, I think. So if we go to design again, I'm not entirely sure where everything is. I do think there is a fireplace, maybe not in that one. I am getting used to everything. Ah, here we go. Pot belly stove. Lovely. Let's put that there for just now. We are so close to getting our star, but because it is raining, I don't think we're going to get anyone to come in just now. So whilst we're waiting for it to look a little bit better, oh, what's this up here? 79% satisfaction. Okay, that's really good. So can we put in a small table? Why is that not letting me do it? Is it because I don't have enough money? I don't have enough money. Okay, that makes more sense. I have only got 40 coins and I'm trying to purchase something that is 60. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to have to wait. So, on that note, let's just speed things up. Okay, our merchant has arrived, but I fear that we might not have enough money to buy anything. Oh no, we do. That's good. What do we have in stock? So, we don't have much of this. Let's just go for one of these just to kind of keep us going. Hopefully, if we get someone in, we can go away and get this to be a 1 star and also a little bit more money. I'm wondering how much it is to put another one of these barrels down. So it'd be in storeroom. Oh, 5. Okay, let's put another one of them down. 29 coins left. We're doing good. Oh look, we've got a new Patreon coming in. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit.
A 1-star rating already? You're a natural. Click on the message on the right to claim it. Fun. Makes you want another one, doesn't it?
Amazing. Lovely. Okay, so our demo is going to finish in 2 days remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the video right here.